Okay. And hi guys, welcome to my stream today. Today is November 14, 2021. So before we start, I'll share first my tradings for today, and then after that we'll go on to other cryptocurrencies. If you have some chart requests, then feel free to ask here in the live chat, in TradingView live chat, because this is also restreamed in YouTube. Since it's 1 o'clock here, yeah, I just closed some of my transactions a few hours. Yeah, 1 hour, a few hours, which is 1 hour before I started my stream. And I don't know if there's still something that I did not entered in this spreadsheet. Anyway, this spreadsheet only shows some of my trades, and I'm not assuring the completeness of all my transactions for today, especially when I'm scalping. But of course, the major ones are actually here. So for today, I just trade selected ones, which is mana and sand. I also trade a bit of boba and uh, chilies. I closed the one that I opened, I think yesterday. Oh, I think the other day, which is November 11. That's already been closed. And I open an Atlas perpetual contracts. So mostly the my biggest gains is actually mana and sand for today. So more let me just check. So about that sum, 1,349 ROE, and then a bit of view of boba, which is just, I think, just above break even, chilies and Atlas. So I think yesterday what happened to mana and Atlas is that let me just share the spreadsheet. Where is it? It is in confluence with everything, with the point of control, VWAP, EMAs, and divergence indicator. I think we have discussed this yesterday. Same with mana and sand. But sand, I think I just see the confirmation breakout to point of control just early this morning. So anyway, I'll go over it because it seems like it correct a bit. So we'll try to use. So I'll just adjust it a bit. Will you be using the 3 hours time frame? I'll just adjust it a bit. Aside from the close positions that I have, I'm still maintaining the one that I bought and still open. I think at around 3.65. So my TP there is $5, which is the all-time high. Where is that? And this one. So let's start first with the indicators that I'm using. We have the point of control here. It break out. The blue one is the a VWAP, and then it's a golden cross. Aside from that, there is, oh, I think it's 3 hours. Sorry. I use the 3 hours because as much as possible, I'm observing what my trades are and what the indicators have been, the impact of that indicators to my actual trade. So you can see here that there is a bullish divergence and then a doji followed by a breakout to point of control here and then a golden cross breakout to the VWAP and another breakout to the point of control. So which in confluence with all indicators that I'm using. That's why I go long, and which I think that will also be a strong buying or long position. So thanks for Mana for my gains today. But I think, yeah, I still maintaining the one that I bought at 3.65. Where is that? Here. For this one, I'm actually looking at it. I might average it because the one that I saw is, I think, 3.13 in my position. So anyway, I'll just update it as I go along. So since all the indicators are in confluence with everyone, yeah, I think within the next a few days, even might possibly be few hours, might retest the all-time high, which is the $5. That $5 is also my TP area for my still open position because I already closed some, which you can see in my transactions yesterday. But I think it's one of the biggest gainers. Yeah, I think biggest gainers is Mana because it's 400 something. Mana and then this one and the other one. Yeah, my biggest gainers for today is actually from Mana. So I think that's it for now. Though we can extend the fib extension after it hit the all-time high. I'm looking at possibly 618, which is $6.87 and above. The strong support I'm looking at is the 2.15, which is the point of divergence and where the doji is uh, previously. So congratulations to those who have ride Mana. What did I settle it? Actually, I settled it in USD. Oh, I settled some in FTT. So next, aside from that, actually they have this almost the same for sand. I have the same, almost the same analysis for sand. We'll just update it a bit, the golden, I mean the volume profile, because it need to be updated. So here is the doji. It holds at VWAP, a golden cross, breakout to point of control. So, which I think might also retest the all-time high, which is the 3.45. So for here, I might possibly use the point of control as a support area, which is 2.60 area. What's my TP? I think I still have some sand also, which are currently open, but my TP there is, I think, 4 if I'm not mistaken. But using the fib extension, next possible target will be 4.5. If it continues its uptrend trajectory. Uh, so I think that's it for sand. I'm using the 3 hours time frame anyway. So there. So almost. How about the So after that, what else did I trade for today? Yeah, I think boba is just a scalp of mine, and it's just at break even, above break even. Chili's get stop loss, and yeah, I think Atlas seems like a bit interesting also. Let's try to check on it. This is the daily time frame. So I already have a long position that I open at 16 cents. Yeah, my reason for getting on that position is that let me just delete this one. I let me refer you again to here. So I'm saying that it will be a strong buy if it in confluence with all the indicators that I'm currently using. So here is for Atlas. So there is a bullish divergence. It break out at point of control, and you can see here that the volume or the VWAP still holding or above that. So since that's the case, that's why I go long. But my initial TP is just the 19 something cents. Oh, sorry. Which is this 19.5, 19 cents, which is before the doji. I mean, before the week here. So more or less, this is my TP. Close to that. So that's just a 25% of my position, and I think it will continue to even break out that 19 cents to all-time high, which is 30 cents. So, well, basically my plan is that after it hit that 19.5 TP, I might relong it and with the TP at 30 cents, but I will relong it on pullback. So that's my personal plan for Atlas. Then what else did I trade? Yeah, I think that's just it. Well, let's look at the other one. So that this one? Actually got stopped out at 54 cents. Anyway, so almost the same actually, almost the same with Mana, Sand, and Atlas. All of it golden cross. It holds at above VWAP, break out to that point of control, and might currently retest the previous high, which is the 66 cents. Actually, my TP is the 95 cents. But however, since I adjusted my stop loss, I got the stop at a gain and 54 cents. So that's what happened to me personally. Well, I might just relong it later. I mean, maybe tomorrow or next week, Monday next week. So the support I'm looking at is this, at least this area, which is around 45 cents. So I think still looking good with a possible reward of 87%. Well, anyway, maybe we'll just adjust it because it's already trading above that. So more or less 77 from its current price. So I think that's it. That's my own personal trades for today. What other else could I share? Okay, sir, 2K buy? What do you mean 2K buy? Um, for tomorrow, what's my plan for tomorrow? Well, I don't know. If there's a good trades, then why not? Oh, Avax, Avalanche. Normally, I don't trade on Sundays weekends, but since I did, I'm already happy with my trades for today. So anyway, let's go back to BTC because of course this will be the main driver for all the crypto market in general. So I remember yesterday someone asked if there is a bullish divergence in 1 hour time frame. I just forgot who it is, but yeah, during that time there is a bullish divergence, and then it retested and break out. Oh, I think it could possibly retest that 66,000, 65,600, break out to 69. But for the month, I'm looking at least 76,000 as a possible target, which is that will be up by 54% month on month. So currently it's 64,574, which is up by 5.31%. I'm still maintaining my long term or my year end instance or target at hyper bullish target 300,000, conservative target at more than 100,000, which is this, which is that KGAR growth, KGAR of $119,000. So I think, yeah, RSI is already at 68. But if you look at on the monthly, it will be more or less above 90 RSI. So we could still move up from here. So on a weekly, I don't know, I think I have already been emphasized it. even at the beginning of the year. So anyway, just 2 months before it ends the year. So let's see if that 300,000 will be hit. But I think the 300,000, the cycle might be extended. That's why I'm saying that my conservative target is using KGAR, which is more than $100,000. The support I'm looking at is 60,000. So let's go back to the short-term trade. I'm still maintaining the one that I bought at 64,950, which you can see here. I don't know where is it. Yeah, but I remember, yeah, 64,950. My TP is the 69, which is my previous TP. Actually, it's part of that. It's part of the my position that have not been closed because I partially TP'd at 69,000 and then it went lower. It pulled back a bit. The reason being is that there is a bearish divergence already formed. But even me, I failed to spot that bearish divergence. But anyway, I'm still bullish. And this is just a healthy correction. Though, of course, if I have TP'd all at 69, that should have been better. Anyways, maybe I'll just delete this one. So yeah, I think it's already stabilizing at this area. So this 63,000 holds. The 63,000, you can also use that using the Renko chart as a support area. So seems like the 63 holds and might possibly retest, of course, the all-time high. So I think the pullback is over. So that's the bearish divergence there before. That I also haven't spotted. Anyway, if you have some analysis, please feel free to share in the live chat so that we can also look at it. And yeah, we might have seen a rewarding trade for every one of us. So anyways, so yeah, I think that's it for BTC, and we'll just extend the fib from there as our target. But I'm looking at 76, which is just the same as the monthly expectation. I'm looking at 76,600, which is close to that also. So anyway, let's see for how it goes for the month. Breakdown to that 63 might retest the 58,000, but I think the 63,000 will hold from here. So maybe let's try to look at the rest. Hmm. What else? Maybe let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum, though my target for Ethereum is at 6,400, actually my TP is at 5,000. Oh, it might actually possibly end the daily time frame at a doji, which might possibly be a reversal that could retest the 4,800 tomorrow. So yeah, I think let's see. Might might hit my TP within the within or maybe tomorrow or next week, which is the $5,000, and then um I'll just relong from there. Relong on pullback. That's my plan. So the support I'm looking at is at point of control, which is at what's this? 4,500 area. So saan na ako? Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. Mukha siyang magdo-doji eh. So a possible reversal and of that of of yesterday's pullback. I mean over the couple of days pullback. Um, I forgot what's my average for Ethereum, but yeah, I'm actually waiting at 5,000 as my TP area. I don't know if it's still in here. Yeah, this 145, which is there's X. Yeah, at least currently I'm already at a profit versus the one that I have for BTC, which is still at 64,950, which I'm still at a loss. Anyway, most of my transaction, I mean all of these transactions are actually perpetual contracts. Yeah, because that's the asset that I'm normally trading. Though I also trade spot, but it's more on a buy, hold, and stake. I'm more on a long-term holder of spot. And yeah, I think this gives me a good, more than decent profit already. So yeah, I'm focusing more on this. But yeah, when I'm just starting in trading futures, I yeah experience a lot of liquidations. But of course, I'm still exploring the better indicator that will give me a higher profit. That's why I'm taking note of what had happened to Mana and Sand. So how about this one? I think almost the same with the, with it. So and the we have actually anchored VWAP. So you can just add it to the time range you plan to look at. So I actually use three here around this area and this area. We can actually use that as a support. Yeah, I like how Ethereum is holding right now. We might possibly see a retest to all-time high tomorrow. I mean, today is yeah, tomorrow morning na pala yun. Today until tomorrow. Ang kulit lang. bossing or ano yun. So I'm expecting a possible doji or even a bullish engulfing. Yeah, we still have 6 hours before that daily candle will close. What did I use here? I think what I use is, yeah, let's try to use, I think I used the normal fib there. So let's try to use this one. So we'll use that fib extension. So more or less at 5,000, which is my TP area. Normally, I'm using the golden fib as my possible targets. So which you can see here. So yun na tayo sa Ethereum. So ano pa ba? Do you have any other questions? Dear Sir Ma'am, thanks. I think you live. What that? I link you live chat. What does you mean by I link you live chat? Momentum is bearish yet in BTC USDT. So for BTC, actually I'm expecting a possible reversal already for BTC. Anyways, my reason being is that that's a bullish engulfing on 3 hours time frame. What else? Let's try to look at the 1 hour. And there is a doji. So yeah, I think it's the pullback might already been over. So on a positive note, I'm looking at the $69,000 as a possible immediate resistance area, of course, the all-time high. So as long as it holds above the 63 or even this doji area, it holds within this 63,400 area. That's my personal opinion. I think might be reverse. Over. So they're done. Okay. Welcome. So just a time frame for those with 8 to 5. 8 to 5. What does you mean 8 to 5? 8 to 5 time, 8 to 5 or 8 to 5 a.m. 8 to 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. work or 8 to 5 trading hours. 8 to 5 p.m. Pero kung may work, yeah, if you have work, I think much better if you use the higher time frame, daily or I think daily and 3 hours for me. Doji. Doji means the opening and the closing price is the same. It's actually a cross Looks like a cross. But as long as the opening and closing price is close, I also consider that as a doji. But the trick is opening and closing price is equal. Yeah, 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours it's okay also. Not using 4 hours though. But yeah, a lot of traders are using 4 hours for their trades. Though you are mostly for me personally, I'm using the 1 hour, 3 hours, and daily time frames. Oh, comments on BNB. Actually, I'm looking at 700 on BNB if I'm not mistaken from our previous, yeah, as my memory recalls. Yeah, because it's a breakout at 600 plus something. 618 if I remember it correctly. Anyway, hmm, let me just delete this. Oh, Doji. Doji. Yes. Ay, sorry. This one. Oh, nag 700 ba siya? 700 tinitignan ko eh. Almost 700. It's almost at the previous all-time high. Though I'm a bit this one is a doji, and I might be expecting a possible tops here. However, yeah, we'll try to look on to this recent candle because the one is doji and then green candle. However, it's not yet close. But if this recent candle will close below the doji, I'll expect it to retest this uh, around it, at least the 550, which is the EMA. So, so my reference will be this one. The point of control, which is should not, as much as possible, should not go below that area for it to continue to move higher, which is just very close at $650. Because that point of control is mostly where the transactions are done or completed. So, yeah, uh, breakdown on that level might retest the 551 in my opinion. So medyo ano siya, medyo for me it's already a very critical level. This one is just doji. So yeah, I want a solid assist, a solid body here or a solid breakout from here. And guess yeah, kasi yun. Yeah, basta 700 ang tinitignan ko kasi. And a solid breakout from there will just extend the fib from there. Fib possibly $100, which is 800. Yeah, dati kasi, if I remember correctly, ang ginamit ko last time is the normal fib. But since we can actually use much better the fib extension because the trend is still an uptrend. So this is just a pullback if ever. So mas maganda, I think, gamitin yung fib retracement. I mean fib extension kapag ano lang siya. Kapag correction or pullback lang siya. So extend na lang natin yung fib from there. So wait lang. Sorry. So expect natin. Saan ba ako nakaano dito? Hindi rin ata ako kasi nag-ano naman na siya eh. So yun o. Currently retesting the trend line resistance. So I like so if it break that area, yeah, possibly that create a new all-time high from there. But a solid, not weak like this. Right? Yan. Kasi this is also a very critical area. So, yeah, breakout from that resistance, 654 or 650 will become our support area. So, tingnan natin on how it moves from here. Kasi kung mag-breakout, possibly that may be the case. Pag mag-breakdown yan, dito tayo sa so medyo ano siya eh, nasa gitna kasi siya at it's really at the middle. I don't know. The last time I checked, the last time we checked this one, I think it's just trading within this area, but below 500, I think. So anyway, I'll just watch out for it. Yeah, watch out na lang kasi it's really at a very critical level. Breakout yung needed for it to move higher. Okay, and SLP. Oh, SLP. I don't like how SLP has been doing. Aside from the infinite supply. Well, unless na lang you're planning to provide liquidity and earn, what's that, RON. Kasi medyo hirap siya eh. Wait lang ah. Let's remove everything. The last time I trade this is at 0.06. But it's really trying hard. Trying hard to break. Might use this one. Masyado kasing madaming unlimited supply kasi. So that's make it harder for it to move higher. Though currently this 7 cents, it's already the strong support I'm looking at. So meron kasing doji doon. Doji dito. Lagi ako naghanap ng doji as a reference of a possible support, resistance, and reversal. So we'll take that as a support area. Babaan ko lang siya ng konti from the current kasi at least may allowance tayo on the dojis. I mean on the wicks here. Pangit ang ano eh. Kung pwede nating gawin dito. Nagre-resist kasi siya sa EMA eh. Yeah, for me, on conservative note, I'd rather wait for a golden cross because the EMA 60, which is the orange one here, serves as a resistance here. What's the reason behind here? Yeah, I think when they release that the liquidity around something. So, ang gagamitin ko is the 8 cents lang. 8 cents lang support, 7 cents and 8 cents as a resistance. Nahihirapan kasi siya talagang magano eh. Yeah, I don't know. It's just yeah, I want to trade it, but yeah, but the volatility is not much for me and trying hard to break. So I'd leave the SLP already. Yeah, possible reversal from its downtrend. Possible reversal. Almost close to regular bullish already, and yeah, trading above the point of control we have here. I don't know. I just don't like trading it. Yeah, medyo immediate lang siya eh. Kasi I want to see a golden cross here before maybe I take another trades. Unless you're planning to hold it long term. Long term, yeah, I don't know might be the future of it long term. Because it's infinite supply, so anyways. Dahil wala masyadong ano. Layo pa. This is, I think 13 cents. Yeah, 13 cents. 13.60 cents. So we'll use that as 0.1360 as a next resistance area. For now, I don't know how the volume has been doing. It's not much actually. Wala, just well, I have nothing much to comment here on SLP. Yeah, for me personally, if ever I'll trade this one, at least it will hold above the EMA 60, which is the 8 cents, and as really a solid breakout. Because at the moment, though it's already at oversold, and since it's been trading within this area for quite a couple of times, a solid breakout I think is much needed from here to add to that infinite supply, diba? Kasi medyo mahirap kasi pag there's a lot of supply basics of the economics, diba? Walang masyadong um, demand and supply, diba? Sobrang dami. I don't know, as to demand, hindi naman na, I don't know. I think the demand is been stabilizing na. So, yun. So, medyo mahirap. Dapat may maybe another action on the supply. Basta yun nung plans ko. For me, if ever I'll trade this one, I'll trade it above a solid breakout to EMA 30. I mean EMA 60 of 8 cents, and then possible target the 13 cents. Support at this area, which is the 7 cents. Yeah, kasi na-trade ko din siya lately, and yeah, maybe I just get disappointed with it. O dahil wala akong masyadong kinita. Joke lang. Total cap in 1 day has double top. What's that? Sabi niya to me, total cap in 1 day, MACD. Trend in next week. Saan ba yung comment ko din? Oh, BTC. Well, anyway, let's see. Sabi niya nakikita na double top. Possible double top. Let's try to check on it. 1 day. Saan yung double top? You mean the total cap? Total crypto cap? Or the one that's on BTC? Wait. Try to check on the total cap. Wala din naman. Kasi sabi niya it's daily eh. Not seeing a double top. Kasi kung top siya, unless it's a shorter time frame yung ginamit niya. Because even if you look at this Renko chart, this one, yeah, double top on Renko because it's 66. 63, yeah, trading within pa eh. Depende sa kung anong ginamit mo. The Renko chart in Coinbase and Bitstamp actually have a difference of 500. So, tinitignan ko siyang dalawa. Though what I used last time is Bitstamp as my target, which is the $69,000. So, from here, as long as it trade above that 63 area, I think we might see it to retest the all-time high by next week. And yeah, November is, yeah, if you look at also the performance of BTC for the month of November, it's actually quite a very good returns. Diba? 54, or I mean, average 49 versus the rest of the months. I think that's the highest. Yeah, that's the highest. So, yeah, let's see. Before it stabilizes in December. So if you have other questions, then feel free to ask. Else, I will end the stream. Wala na kasi akong masishare eh. Yeah, because I'm just concentrated on mana and sand today. Oh, does someone trade Galaxy? Yeah, it's actually spot and yeah, not normally trading spot. Let's just try to look at it. It's up 18%. So what's the catalyst for it? Ah, okay. There is actually a bullish divergence formed. Bullish divergence and breakout above the EMA 30. So I expect it to retest the all-time high, which is 14 cents. I don't know if that's the all-time high. Maybe let's check. What's that? Galaxy. Hmm? Oh, Galax lang pala. Sorry. Galaxy. Ang kulit lang eh. Saan? Wala siya dito. I mean, Gala. Sorry. Yeah, Gala. What's the all-time high? Yeah, that's the 14 cents. So from here, yeah, I might already be late. Yeah, maybe I'll just, yeah, because I seldom trade spot. So possibly next target 20 cents if I solidly break and create a new all-time high. So the support I'm looking at is the EMA 30, which is the 8 cents here. And yeah, maybe I'll try to measure that if I still go long from here. I don't know, I think if I have some spare USDT in, I think it's also traded in Gate and Qcoin. So possible 47%. Hatter. This one. I don't know if we have discussed this one before. Yeah, I just remember it. But I did not trade it. And it's already created a new all-time high. Anyways, sayang hindi ko na trade. Ano kasi ito is spot dito sa area na to nun. Anyway, sa sobrang dami, just pick your choice and hopefully that will give you a good return. Yeah, maybe let's check on Shiba. Kasi binabantayan ko siya eh. Wala pa rin masyado. Do you remember the one that I bought at 5,145 if I'm not mistaken? Ito, saan ba yan? Yeah, this one. 5,145. So more or less, I'm still at a gain. But yeah, I still have won the 7,309. So I'm planning to add more after it break this 58 5,800 area. So kasi yan, that's where the point of control is. The VWAP also is there. So that at least that will breaking this area will be in confluence of all my indicator, which is a strong buy after the breakout. So yun, I'm still maintaining the one that 10,000 as my target area. Yeah, actually Shiba gives me a good return last month. I think most of it are Shiba from here. Starting 1027, but yeah, it's actually started even before 1027. I think I just started monitoring my trades here in this spreadsheet last October 27. So that's the only one that I captured. So yan, tingin ko ano pa ba? So I think that's it, guys. If you have no more questions, then I will end the stream. Happy trading, everyone, and why is Abax? Ang dami lang So yun lang. So ano bang di-trade ko bukas? I don't know what will I trade tomorrow, but yeah, possibly I'll be looking at one Shiba, and then yeah, FTM. I'm sharing FTM, and I have a long position at $2.60. I'm sharing it so that at least you can see what I'm doing. This is all actual trades because you will learn the best when you're actually trading, not just analyzing what's possibly might happen to the market. Iba kasi yung actual sa analyze lang without actually trading it. Diba? Kasi syempre may involved na pera. Ang kulit lang yun. What's with the... yeah, I remember. Maybe next time I'll try to share how I manage risk on trading futures. Do you recommend a channel that I can learn in? Channel where you can learn. Channel. I think there's been a lot of channels actually. Anong channels? Baka mga groups? Groups or channels? I don't know what's there are actually some paid and there's actually some free. I don't know what's your plan on uh meron. It's resistance trader meron din. It's actually a Filipino community also. And ano pa ba? Yeah, maybe I'll check on the Telegram. So, pero kasi I don't know, kasi sa yeah, Trader Server also is also a Filipino group. And yeah, you can also join my group, but yeah, you can also join my group if you wanted to. Pero mostly on my group is that I'm sharing my personal traits or what I'm looking at. And yeah, there are also some questions and sharing of ideas within the group. So yun. Then ano pa ba? And then last time yeah, kanina, yeah, I just have a tutorial, but tutorial parang ilang oras. Mostly, ano na siya, hindi mo naman siya tutorial actually. Parang ano lang, more of sharing of information. I don't know, tatlo kami eh. Pero yung isa, foreigner kasi, so naiwan siya. Hindi niya naintindihan. So, yun. So, pwede kong ma-recommend, yeah, you can join my group. You can also join the Resistance Trader group. And, ano pa ba yung isa? The Trader Circle. It's Filipino groups. I don't have a foreign trading group. Kasi, yeah, for me, matatalino din ang mga Pilipino. Magagaling silang mag-trade. So, yeah, you can join them and ask. So, yun. Kaso kasi hindi ako masyadong nagtuturo, di ba? Yeah, pag may time lang, di ba? At nag-inquire. But you can always approach me if ever there you have questions. So, ano pa? AVAX, what happened to AVAX? OMG. Okay. Yeah, I remember this one, though I don't have any position for Avalanche. I think someone have asked it yesterday. I don't know if yesterday or the other day. Yeah, because we're looking at this trend line resistance that may become a possible support. So next, our target is the $108. 108 to 112. Oh, sorry. Yeah. But what I use here is what I think I use is the regular fib. So maybe let's try to use the fib retrace, fib extension. So more or less just the same with that regular fib. Medyo may a few dollars difference lang. So anyway, nag-hold siya. And a possible bullish engulfing if ever it closed that. And avalanche. I don't have avalanche. I trade the perpetual, but I did not settle it in avalanche. So I don't have any holdings in it. Anyway, congratulations to those who have avalanche. So tingin ko yun na yun. Wala na akong masishare pa eh. Wala na akong tinitignan pang iba. EOS. Yeah, I remember EOS. It's a golden cross a few days. I trade it and then nag-trade ako and then naglong pala ako and then I adjusted my stop loss which got stop out at a gain. So yun, nagana na naman siya. So I might possibly look into it again tomorrow. So si EOS na lang palang titignan ko. Immediate TP at 6.42 and support at 4.95 area. Tsaka ang laki pa kasi ng possible rewards here versus the other tokens or coins. Kasi I think it's one of the undervalued coins out there. So I think it will catch up within the last 2 months before the year ends. Sir, I am new, please. So how can I help you? So how can I help you guys? Ito kasi medyo Taglish and Taglish. Filipino and English. So hindi ko alam kung ano yung okay lang kung Filipino, di ba? But anyway, okay lang din pag foreigner, di ba? I think, yeah, so far, nung nakausap ko na foreigner, okay naman. Okay naman siya. Ha? Nag-reply ako eh. Ba't hindi lumabas? Oops, you can... same message daw. So sabi niya, meron na. Sabi ni, trading view. Pero hindi ko nakikita yung reply sa kanya. Bakit kaya? Or yeah, you can PM me here in TradingView if ever you have some questions. And how can I possibly help you guys? Wala na, ayaw niyang Yeah, as long as I have time, di ba? As long as we have time, yeah, we can possibly educate each other. Yeah, kasi katulad nung kanina, hindi kasi ako naglalaro ng Axie. So, syempre, mas matututo ka sa talagang naglalaro, di ba? Though I don't have any intention of playing Axie kasi sa ngayon. Ba't ayaw magana? Ayun, no? Okay. Di lang siya nag-load. But I got disconnected. Hmm. Siguro nga na-disconnect kaya siguro wala na siya dito. Something up to. I get disconnected eh. Disconnected daw. Ha? Connected naman dito. Kasi siguro pangalawa to. ADA and LTCM. So let's try to look at ADA. But ayaw niya kasi. Well, actually ADA, I'm actually waiting for. It's already below my purchase price. Let's try to remove it a bit. It's a dead cross a few days ago. And then retested 180 something. And currently still trying to retest the EMAs. EMAs 30 and 60. So I don't know. Actually, I'm waiting for a golden cross for me to add more because currently I think a few days I bought at 2.06 and I'm still holding that 2.06 and might possibly go long after it created a golden cross here or at least trade above the EMA, which is most possibly I'll re-enter it at 2.13 area. So more or less at that area. Ay, 2.17 na siya. Which is just above the EMA kasi. Yun ang plano ko. And immediate target at all-time high, which is 310. There is, normally I'm looking at the doji. Doji. So at least dyan siya. So yan. Yeah, I will wait for the confirmation. ADA have been in this trend, in this downtrend over, I think almost more than 2 months already. So on conservative note, so possibly within this area. So yeah, I think as long as it will trade and confirm a golden cross, it will create a new all-time high. So yeah, I'll just be patiently. I'm actually patiently waiting for it. So anong next natin tignan is Just I'm waiting my TP at $5. So anyway, masyadong ano eh. Wala. Wala pa. But yeah, actually I can start accumulating while waiting for that golden cross. Initial target at all-time high at 310 and possibly year-end target to $5 area. Support at 1.86. So dito na lang tayo. So I think yun na siya. Is golden cross is something to look up to. Yeah, golden cross and death cross. So ano pa? LTC, thank you for. Do you know what they do? Pivots. Yeah, I think pivots it's also a series of support and resistance and that you can actually use. So LTC daw. I think there's indicator. I just forgot what indicator was that. I think there's pivot something that you can actually add on. So built in, yeah, you can just add on it. But since I already maximized my three indicators, so I can no longer add anything more to my current indicators, which is EMAs and divergence indicator. So yun, I think last na yun, yung si LTC. Yeah, actually LTC, I'm looking at 232. What happened there? I think my posting was not rich, was not rich, or was not hit or completed. So yeah, it's unfortunate it's not hit. We'll possibly use this one. Ayun. So yun na yung possibly ine-expect ko na. Normally when I'm using the volume profile, I put it on the support area. So yeah, though I'm actually have posting at 232 and 235, however, it did not hit my order. So I might possibly be going long above 264, which is the point of control using this support area, uh, November 6 support area. So that's my plan. Trade above 264. I might go long with TP at $300. Though I expect it to retest the all-time high. Normally, since I'm trading futures or perpetual, I TP'd some, and then the rest will just wait at my target area. So it's okay to at least tranche. If I do tranche buying, I also do it tranches in selling para at least yeah, profit is always a profit. Kasi kaysa naman yung kita na nawala pa, di ba? So anyways, what else can I use here? Let's look at this one. Though medyo at critical ano pa siya. RSI at 70. But some other coins, RSI are overextending to more than 90. That's why I changed my RSI to 90. So anyways, so for now, yeah, I might possibly wait here at 232, or I might re-enter at breakout to 264 with a possible TP to 300 and to $400. So, ano pa ba yung pwede nating tingnan? Yeah, maybe let's try to create this one. Yeah, we can actually create. I think we can create it here. 2 points pa rin naman siya na. So this area will also become our possible support area after the breakout. So let's see if the 264 will be solidly broken. Else, back to 230 or 200. Why 200? I'm looking at 232 as a support area. So medyo ano siya, medyo 50-50 in my opinion. Though I'm waiting at 232. So sana madan pa ako sa 232 before it will retest the 300 area. So anyway, let's see how this goes. Let's try to look at 3 hours. 3 hours seems like it's holding at EMA 30. So possibly might retest the 264 or break the 264 to $300. So yeah, tingin ko. But yeah, I'll just check on it tomorrow na lang. Hindi ako na mag-trade kasi yeah, nakakota na ako for today. Quota. More than good enough na kasi yung trades ko for today. But LTC is one of my favorites futures aside from BTC and ETH. Year to date, there are my most top gains. See. So yun. So you can try to add. So done na tayo sa Litecoin. And then thanks for the info. Welcome. Yeah, actually madaming groups, trading groups. It's just that yeah, you just need to find a good group. Yung pivot points, yeah, I know also something, but not using it. Not using it. Pwede mo siyang i-add. You can add it as your indicator if it fits you. Because there's a lot of indicator. However, at the end of the day, use the indicator that could possibly maximize your returns. I think that's the bottom line. Or even if you're not using any indicator at all, just the price action. di ba? Because there's a lot of uh, there's a lot of ways to analyze the chart. And yeah, ano ba yung pinaka but the most common one is the EMAs and the RSI. So I think that's it, guys. Ay, hindi ko nare-replyan to. Thanks for tuning in. I hope everyone is gaining well. I hope everyone is making sustainable gains. Sustainable gains. Because I think consistent gains is very hard. So, sustainable for a long-term gains.